If you're a veteran, you need to listen to this clip. This is a clip of two VA employees discussing a veteran behind their back.
Hi, this message is for Mr. This is calling you from the VA. Try to call you back later, sir. Thank you. He came the other day. He was very pleasant, actually.
So, but do you want him to come in for pulmonary? He kind of has to, right?
Is it because I don't know why he. Let's go and. Well, what is his last four? Let me go and see what is his diagnosis. He doesn't. I promise.
Yeah, it's all about the money.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I know this.
And you can 100%.
Yeah.
Probably trying to keep it or.
46. You know, there's so much stuff going on in the VA that he thinks he's going to lose his disability to make appointments and be seen. And then again, he probably wants travel pay too, and you know.
Oh yeah, I've heard people get mad about that.
Yes.
The travel pay was incorrect. He said that I'm like,
Yes.
we got nothing to do with that.
Welcome back to the channel, folks. Dr. Strom here, physician, board-certified psychiatrist, and Air Force veteran. As always, I wanted to mention that this video is for informational purposes only. It is not medical or psychiatric advice. First, I wanted to thank the CivDiv for bringing this clip to my attention, as I saw his video on it. Check his channel out, as he is an absolutely outstanding resource on VA benefits and related information. Now, if you're like me, you were appalled by the comments of these two VA employees on this voicemail. What I want to do is look deeper into the impacts of comments like these and also mindsets like these. In medicine, we always try to be mindful about how we feel about our patients. This is also something called counter-transference. It is the unconscious or conscious emotions we feel towards our patients. Transference is the other way, how patients feel about their physicians or providers. Why this is important is countertransference has the potential of affecting medical decision-making. Not always, but it is significant, and it can have a huge impact on what the physician ends up doing for the patient, like what tests they order, medications they send to the pharmacy, things like that. Let me give you an example. Let's say as a physician, I see a patient and I figure out that I have some kind of prejudice against them. This can be anything, I don't mean race necessarily, but anything the patient has in their background that makes me feel intensely negative towards them. As a physician, I have to be mindful of this, and if this negative feeling is too strong, I have to try to transfer the patient to someone else's care, because this countertransference can end up affecting patient care negatively. If this same patient comes to me and says they have chest pain, I might brush it off because of my negative feelings. I might not order an EKG, blood work, and other things that we really need to do when someone presents with acute chest pain, and that would affect the patient's treatment. I bring this up now in this case. Again, I'm not saying that this happened, but we have to be mindful of it. We can't try to guess at a patient's motivations and potentially change our medical decision-making based on that. This is also a good opportunity to discuss another topic. I'm honestly sick and tired of some people making broad assumptions about veterans and their motivations, that somehow they're exaggerating their symptoms. This is also referred to as malingering in medicine, and there has been a lot of research on this issue. In fact, most research has found little evidence on malingering in the VA system. There was only one study that came out in 2007 with a grand total of 74 veterans with chronic PTSD who were found to be potentially exaggerating symptoms. As you can guess, this sample size is way too small, only 74 people, and the study is unreliable. In my experience, most veterans tend to minimize their symptoms. I can't tell you the number of times that the spouse of the veteran has been present at the assessment, and they reminded the veteran of certain symptoms that I asked them about, when the veteran initially said they didn't have those symptoms. A big one with this is suicidal ideation, and it's understandable, right? This is difficult to admit to and talk about for multiple reasons. Over time, I've tried to ask this question in a very tactful and delicate manner. I'm guessing there are still folks out there who tell me no to this question, but they've actually had this symptom in the past. And again, it's understandable. There's a lot that goes with suicidal ideation. There's the potential of being admitted to the hospital because of the symptoms, of the person talking to you calling 911. So it's understandable. And we as physicians have to work towards getting that information in a comfortable way. So people who have this notion about veterans that I was talking about, they need to wake up and stop misleading not only themselves, but others around them. That veteran signed on the dotted line. They shipped off to boot camp. They went to their duty station. Often they went to war, came back home, and they did not complain. Now, when they're looking for help in terms of treatment and benefits, do not turn your backs on them. It's as simple as that. In other words, be a human being and treat them right. This is not about money. Every single veteran would gladly trade their medical or psychiatric illness in for good health and lose that VA disability they get every month. Also, don't talk to me about money when the government spends $3 million on a single cruise missile, but balks and hesitates when considering sending a veteran a few $1,000s per month for a disability related to military service. I'm done with my rant. That's it for today's video. I hope this was helpful for you guys to take a deeper look at this clip from the VA and the psychological impacts of having prejudice against others in healthcare. If you found this helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It really helps and it tells me that I'm doing something right. Also, please drop a comment below about your thoughts on this topic, and if you have requests on what to cover in the future, I'd be happy to make a video on it. As always, thanks for watching. Dr. Sharma signing off. See you next time.